So Karina from Aespa and actor Lee Jae-wook are dating. What's my reaction? I really don't care, and neither should you. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Soul Stories, and today let's talk about the dating scandal that's engulfed the world of K-entertainment. For those who don't know, the girl group Aespa, which Karina is a part of, is one of the top 3 girl groups in all of Korea right now. You got New Jeans, IVE, and then Aespa's right up there. Now, Lee Jae-wook is not a top actor, but he's getting there. He's a guy who debuted way back in 2017, 2018-ish with the drama Memories of the Alhambra, which starred Park Shin-hye and Hyunbin. And he recently got really hot as a leading man with his appearance in Alchemy of Souls. Did a fantastic job, by the way. So Karina's 23, Lee Jae-wook's 25, both very talented and just starting their careers, right? If this was anywhere like the United States, England, somewhere in a Western country, most people wouldn't care that two famous people are dating each other. We see Tom Holland dating Zendaya. Unfortunately, in South Korea, celebrities and most specifically idols are not really allowed to date, quote unquote, because the public views the idols as products that they own. I know that's a bit harsh, but a lot of crazy people think that way. So a lot of these crazy fans, and I hate to say it, a lot of them have mental issues. They start thinking, well, I have a personal relationship with this idols, and their only job is to exist and to make music and to please me and to entertain me. So if they end up dating somebody, then they're betraying my trust, they're cheating on me, quote unquote, and they're also ruining the image of the group, and they're being selfish. It's a crazy way of thinking, guys, and I know if you grew up in the States or wherever, you might not understand it, but Korean celebrities go out of their way to make sure they don't get caught dating just because it becomes such a big public scandal. In reality, we shouldn't care what adults do with each other in their free time, but I think Korea being a society that's, kind of homogenous, it's a small country relative to the population, everyone's very stressed, and everyone's just very curious about what other people are doing, especially celebrities. The country pretty much has the highest internet speed in the world, and everyone is always addicted to their phones, which makes this kind of news go even more viral. Now, Lee Jae-wook and Karina, they met, I believe, at a fashion show in Europe, and that's how kind of they got to know each other and started dating each other. Good for them, but again, you have Korean reporters and regular people going through videos on the internet, piecing together how their relationship started, looking for clues. It's like they have the investigative abilities of a Sherlock Holmes, but they're not actually investigating real crimes or things worth solving. I know it's a shock to many K-pop fandoms, but yes, your favorite idols are human beings. They're adults who like to have sex, who like to go out and drink, who like to go out and do whatever to relieve stress, okay? And I think that it's time we address this toxic part of Korean entertainment, or else these idols and actors are going crazy because of it. This story has gotten so ridiculous that we even have Western media outlets like BBC and CNN reporting on it, not because people in the West care about someone dating each other, but they care about the ridiculousness of the story. And the story got even more ridiculous when Karina was forced to write an apology letter to her fans. I'm not even gonna bother reading the entire letter because it's just full of fluff, saying, oh, I'm so sorry for disappointing my fans. I'll be more careful in the future. I'll try to remember that you guys have feelings too and that you care about me. It was obviously written under duress at the direction of the company, just so they could placate the number of crazy fans who would boycott and refuse to buy their albums and tickets. Let's be honest, Karina shouldn't care that she got caught dating someone, and she should do whatever the hell she wants. Unfortunately, this isn't new in Korean entertainment. You have a lot of K-pop agencies that are historically known to not let their trainees date at all, to take away their cell phones. So I remember I had a friend who was a trainee at one of the top 3 companies, I won't say which one, but he lived a life where basically he was only allowed to get his cell phone back on the weekends, but even on the weekends, he was only really allowed to go home and visit his family, and going out to a club, going out to a bar was strictly prohibited, and if he had gotten caught doing that, then he would have automatically been kicked out of the company. It's like some of these entertainment agencies really do think of these talents as just products and not human beings, and they think that they can mold them and almost treat them like slaves to make money for the company. And that kind of mentality, I think, seeps into the fandom as well, where the fans, like I said, think that they own or control or that they're dating these idols, and that if an idol goes out and meets another person and has relations with them, that it's some great betrayal. Newsflash, guys, most of these idols don't know who you are. They don't care. You're never going to meet them in person. Unless you work in entertainment, you're never going to develop a personal relationship with that idol, and you're never going to marry them. You have to get rid of this fantasy and live your own life and stop caring about what these young people are doing in their free time. It's none of your business. It's so crazy that I saw some Chinese fans of Aespa. Apparently they sponsored a truck to go all the way to the building of SM Entertainment. I mean, do you know how much money it costs to rent one of those trucks? At least it costs a couple $1,000s. I can't believe people will go out of their way to spend money. Like, I see people on social media who make their entire personality and their entire account dedicated to one person, whether that's an idol, an actor, or a sports, an athlete. And I find that a bit creepy, because I think as human beings, we're all individual creatures who have our own unique talents and gifts. Whether you think those gifts are from God or the universe is up to you, but we're all special people that are here to do something with our lives before they end. And I think to have an unhealthy obsession with a person, especially an idol, shows that there's probably something missing in your life, something you're not happy with in your life, that's not letting you be yourself and be creative and be your own original person. Now, I'm not saying that I'm perfect at all and that I don't have my own demons. Trust me, I do. But as somebody who works in this industry, I've noticed a lot of these toxic things over the years, and it just has to change, guys. You have to start seeing these artists as people, not products. And I think we have to be careful with the way we speak and also what we care about, because if you're not doing something illegal, if you're not forcing someone to do something against their will, why should we care whether they're dating someone? Why should we care their sexual orientation? Why should we care about their religion? This kind of reaction to celebrity dating news also shows a big problem in Korean society, where we're too wired and we're too obsessed with what people with status are doing. I'm a Korean American. I love Korea and I want our society to do better. But I think this also shows the mental health issues in our society, where we have a lot of crazy netizens who play Sherlock Holmes and try to determine who and who is dating each other. And I think if we used our collective talents and time for a better purpose, this world would be a much better place, and we wouldn't waste time talking about who a rich, young, 20-something-year-old is sleeping with, because that's none of our business. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and if you want to hear me talk about other topics, don't forget to leave a comment. Thanks for watching, guys.